Welcome to the Finding the Magic podcast, where books come alive. I'm Trisha Copeland, a fiction author and host of this show. If you love books, finding great reads, and hearing about the story behind the story directly from the authors, this is the place for you. Whether you like fantasy, science fiction, dystopian, or romance titles, I think you'll find something to love in my playlist. Listen in to discover something magical about a book or two today. Hi, and welcome to the Finding the Magic Book podcast. I am Trisha Copeland, your host, and today I'm also my guest speaker as Maria Jane, the pen name that I write my Perfect Romance series under. Last month, I brought you the re-release of the first book in the series, it titled Perfect, along with my editors, Tia Silverthorne Bach and Joe Michaels, and my amazing publicity person, or I guess social media, promo person, Amy Ramachandran. And that was super fun. Today, I'm just interviewing me, myself, and I to tell you about my new re-release of Perfect Always. Originally, this book came out under the pen name Trisha Copeland, and then halfway through the series, for whatever reason, my mind made up, I switched to the pen name Maria Jane. That honors my sister and my grandmother. And therefore, I went back and re-released Perfect and Perfect Always under Maria Jane. So the whole series, including As Close to Perfect, wow, I'm not even remembering my titles, Perfect Office Pact, and the upcoming Perfect Secrets are now all under Maria Jane. So I'll just tell you a little bit about the story. Perfect, the first book that we released last month in April of 2026, is about Chloe. And to start the book, Chloe is a sophomore in college, and she's still dating her high school sweetheart. And he comes and he proposes to her, and she says yes, and they live happily ever after. What's interesting about Perfect is that it's a 5-part book. So in each part, you see Chloe make different decisions about her life choices, her life direction, and who she will say yes to. So that was a lot of fun to write alternate ending romance type book. I love hearing all the readers' feedback about who they think would be perfect for Chloe. Intention after writing that book is to write full novels with Chloe and each of the different love interests and what their lives might look like. But when I wrote the first one, I loved it so much that I decided that I couldn't write another one. That needed to be Chloe's story. So Perfect Always is that story. It does start in college with Chloe, who is dating her high school sweetheart, and then makes a different decision. The other love interest in the book is Isaac, who she was in college with as well. We see them fall in love, and we see them make some decisions. Isaac is a basketball player and working very hard to get into the major league. I don't know if you call it that basketball. The pros, we'll just say the pros. And we see them fall in love and move to a different, Chloe moves to Chicago and pursues her business dreams of being in business management. So she's doing a little bit of that. I don't want to give too much away about this book. Chloe has big aspirations, and she loves achieving things in her work life. So that definitely brings her a lot of, I don't know if joy is the right word, but maybe pride and happiness in her own accomplishments. So that's a lot of fun to see in Chloe. And I can't say any more about the book. It falls in love, and it's just so much fun. I loved writing this book, and I can't say that enough. Yeah, it was super fun, and I was super excited to get this re-released under Maria Jane so that everyone could experience that. I think it's been several years since it was released, and I am hoping that we'll have some new readers pick it up. The whole series follows this friend group, Chloe, Bree, Danny, Elle, and there will be a couple more fun characters coming into the mix from Perfect and Perfect Always, because if you've read the book, you know that Chloe goes to Paris. She wants to be in the fashion industry. So she goes to Paris and she makes some new friends. So we see those in Perfect and Perfect Always a little bit. So I'm excited to explore what those characters will be doing in the future. Book 5, Perfect Secrets, that comes out in June of 2026. It's interesting because with Perfect Office Pact, I went a little darker and we had characters making some poorly gray choices for different reasons. And it was fun for me to see and explore how we might redeem those characters, maybe if they needed to be redeemed, and if we can accept those characters for flaws, because we all have those flaws. We don't always make those perfect decisions. So I wanted to kind of just show that. I mean, I'm not perfect. I've made some questionable decisions when it comes to romance. So also my characters are making questionable decisions sometimes. Perfect Secrets is not the same way as Perfect Office Pact, I guess. We don't have the characters making, but people in their past have. I'll give that away. It's not called Perfect Secrets for nothing. But I'll talk about that, Perfect Secrets, more next month. For today, I'm talking about the new re-released Perfect Always, and Chloe and Adam, who is her high school sweetheart, and then Isaac, who is the college boyfriend that she falls in love with, and their story. So super excited to have this out. My beta readers are already saying great things about it, and look for the re-release today. I guess I'm releasing this today. Tuesday, May 12th, and it will be 99 cents on Kindle through Saturday, May 16th. Thanks, and keep finding the magic.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Finding the Magic podcast. I'm your host, author and podcaster Trisha Copeland, and I love getting behind the scenes. If you like the podcast, make sure to subscribe and stop in each week to discover new authors and books. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep finding the magic.